These are the ingredients: 1 cauliflower, 2 large pieces of broccoli, 1 bag of chopped spinach, 2 bags of extra mature cheese and 3 onions. I've chopped it all up, finally chopped the onions and all the pieces ready, and I've put the spinach in water so it's soaking. And now I've already cooked the stalks because they take longer, and the florets. I just need to mash them now and put them both together after straining them. And then I need to put the chopped onion in. And once I've put the chopped onion in and mixed it all up thoroughly and stirred it, then it will start cooking. As the mix is cooling down, it'll start cooking. And then what I need to do once I've stirred that up is to slant the pasty mix up on the angle so that you get all the excess water out, because if you don't get that water out, I've been there, done that, the bottoms of the pasties will be soggy and it won't cook them. And it's amazing how much water does come out. You can ladle it out with a small ladle, you can get it out with a spoon, and you can use kitchen paper towel to get the excess last bit of water out. But it's no good mixing. This is just part of the water that's come out. It's no good messing around and not getting that water out, because it won't work. Then squeeze out all the excess water from the spinach. I'm using a muslin cloth and squeezing it all out so it's reasonably dry. Then I'm putting in salt and pepper to give it a bit of flavour. And you've not got to use it, but I do. Everyone likes a bit of Marmite in the family. So I'm putting 2 kind of spoons. You can put however much you like in, obviously, but I don't want it. I want a hint of Marmite. I don't want to give it any strong flavour whatsoever. These are the 2 blocks of cheese that I got from Aldi's. I'm grating them. There's 400 grams in each one. It might seem like a lot of cheese, but it's not. If you cut one of them blocks into 24 slices each, you wouldn't be eating a lot of cheese. Now I've greased these cooking trays up. Now because the ready rolled pastry is quite thick, and I need to get 6 pasties out of it, I'm just making it a bit longer and a bit taller so that I can cut it up with the scissors and make 6 not over the top big pasties with it. I used to roll it out and get 8 out of it, but it was a bit thin. So now I've gone down to just making 6 out of each one, because I find that seems to be the idea, which sounds good anyway. And I've cut this up now with the scissors into 6 pieces, divide it lengthways up into 3 pieces, then cut it along the middle to get the size pastry. And then you can make, I'm putting 4 on each tray so that you'll get 1.5 trays of pasties there. So I need to use 2 of these packets of this pastry, which also, that comes from Aldi, and it's much cheaper than the Just Roll ready rolled that's in Sainsbury's. I'm getting quite a bit from Aldi's. Well, once you get the hang of this, you'll more or less be able to put the right amount of pasty mix in with 1 spoonful. Now once you've just done that, just wet the edges with your fingers round the sides and the bottom edge, and then lift the top over and press it round. And then after you've done that, I'm painting it with the cooking brush, basting it with milk. This is semi-skim milk. You could use an egg mixed up, or you could use ordinary blue top full fat milk. And then I'm putting as I put them on the tray, I'm putting some holes in the top to let the heat out so that they don't start splitting at all, because that's another thing, they start splitting and oozing the mix out of them. But this is just the second one, which is coming on good. Also, I did manage to make 47 pasties out of this mix, but because I had a little bit of pastry over, enough, I made 2 sausage rolls using corn sausage rolls. If you thaw them out, you've not even got to cook them. You can wrap a little bit of the pastry round them and you can make sausage rolls out of them. You can see the 2 in this photo now. Once this lot freezes, once this lot cools down, I'll baker foil it. Now these are called agar corn burger pies, and what it is, it's just little round bits of pastry. I've put in greaseproof paper in the bottoms because sometimes these non-stick trays do stick. So I'm getting the circle of pastry and dropping it in the bottom of the tray, and then I'm trimming the edges. The corn burgers are a bit too big, so I'm just cutting a little bit off around the outside, and then I'm putting the 4 burgers in there, in the tray. Then I've got agar cheese I've put on top. Then I'm cutting the lids and wetting the edges and putting them on, putting a hole in the middle and then cooking them.